My name's Chris Lytle. I've been on the fire department since 2001. I've been fighting the UFC since year 2000, started fighting in 1998. I have 4 kids and I'm married. The reason I decided to run for Republican state senator, I feel from an economic standpoint as far as my state, I think that's hugely important. I think that's one of the most important aspects of what local government and what government can do. I don't think it's a government's job to provide jobs. It's their job to provide the right kind of economic environment to create jobs. And I don't think that's being done right now like it should be done. I do feel that, America's about to go through some tough financial times, and I'd like Indiana to be a beacon of light, where we can put forth the environment where all the businesses want to come here. And why? I would like to do what we can to lessen regulation, lessen taxes. I want people to look at all the problems we're having throughout this country and say Indiana's where we want to be. The reason I got into it, I was more from an economic standpoint. So I study economics, I learn about it as much as I can. I watch other people, and the people who I agree with have decided to run for public office as well, and they're doing that so they can help our country, help the area they live in, and that was my precise reason for wanting to do the same thing.
Chris has retired from cage fighting, so what occupies the time of Chris Lytle nowadays?
Well, Bruce, what's going on with me right now is I decided to run for state senate because I don't think we have people who are in our government right now who actually care about what's going on for us. They don't care about you, they don't care about me, and I think when it comes to voting, what's the most important thing? You want to vote for somebody out there who's going to go out there and fight for what you want and for what's important to you, am I right? Yeah, I think. So it's up to us to get out there. You got to investigate. You got to find out who is going to do that. And if they don't vote for you, if they don't do what you want, you vote them out. And that's why I'm in here right now trying to get in there, run for state senate, vote for the laws that we need in this state. That's pretty much it. From what I've seen in there's been a couple people I've talked with, and they've encouraged me to run. They say, Chris, you're the type of guy we want. We don't want another attorney. We don't want another business person. We want a real person who's going to have the courage to not care what people think and who's going to be a fighter. And he said, that's what you are. We know you're a fighter. We want someone in there like you. And I've looked into it. There's kind of a divide where I live right now in the state. The state senate, you got a lot of the newer people in there who have more of my mentality. They're in there for the right reasons. They're in there to try to do what's best for the state, not what's best for themselves. And they're fighting against the older members of the senate who, want the same old status quo politicians going to come in there and play the game and do things the way it's been done for years. And that way has got us in the problems we're about to face right now and what we have been facing. So I know there's going to be people who want me in there right away. So the more people we can get in there with my mentality, my mindset, the more we're going to be able to make change. The more bills we're all going to be able to get passed. And the more, one person alone is going to be very difficult for them to accomplish much. But the more you get in there, the more camaraderie we're going to have, and the more like-minded individuals we're going to have on the same page. It's going to be much easier to get things accomplished. I don't really see being in the state senate as something to enrich my life or to better myself. I almost see it like, I think a lot of the politicians did when the country was first formed. And they didn't necessarily want the job. They felt they had a duty to do it. And that's what I think. I think I'm the best person for this job. If I could find somebody else who would do what I could, and I will, I would endorse them. I'd say, you go do this job. But I don't see that being the case right now. People of Indiana, State District 28 for State Senate. My name's Chris Lytle. Been a professional firefighter for the past 11 years. A father of 4. I'm married. I'm a former UFC fighter. The reason I think I'm the best person for the job of state senator is I'm going to have the courage, the conviction, the integrity to do the right thing. I don't think everybody has that. I don't think we have a lot of that going on in our government right now. I would invite people to look into my past. That's the best way you can tell what I'm going to do in the future. I'm a constitutional conservative person. We need more people like that in there. We need people who are going to go in there and fight for what's important to you. Not what's important to me, what's important to you. So that's why I'm the best person for the job. I guarantee it. The more you look into it, the more you know that too. Thank you.